Hey guys, I was challenged by Natalie to do a verse in 48 hours or else I'll take someone out to dinner. So I thought I would agree. And I decided to pick Matthew 7, verse 13 through 14. And I'll read it for you. It says, Enter by the narrow gate. For the gate that's wide is the way that's broad and leads to destruction, and many are those who enter by that one. But for the gate that is small, that is the way to life, and few are those who find it. And so to me, this verse talks about like living with boundaries and knowing that we're called to live in the narrow path. And I think today people are like, yeah, let's live on the edge. Let's, be spontaneous. And not that that's necessarily bad, but we're called to not live on the edge because by living on the edge, you have no margin for error. And God doesn't want to set like rules saying you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. But he set boundaries because he loves us, because he knows what's best for us. He loves us more than our earthly father ever could. He created us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. And he knows what's better for us. So he set boundaries for a reason because he knows those aren't going to bring to happiness or joy or anything good. And I think that living carelessly and living on the edge is selfish. And it's thinking of yourself and just what's fun at the moment. And I think that you need to know yourself and what your boundaries need to be. I think each person is different. I was raised in a family that it wasn't rules like you can't do this, you can't do that. But my parents would say, we think that, this isn't best for you. We wish you would trust us. And I was able to see that I looked into things before I did them and was realized there are certain things that I don't want to do. Not that it's a rule like I can't do this, but I just have no desire to do that. I know God's called me to other things. And I think that the more you get in the Word and the more you spend time with God, you realize that yes, we're in this world, but we're not of it. That the things of this world become dim the closer you get to God. And people can tell by the way we look that we do live differently, not because we have to, not because there's rules and that, we're going to be like whipped if we step out of place. It's because we want to. We found true joy in Jesus, true joy and fulfillment of life. And that's what it's all about. And I did the spring break trip to PCB, the biggest party area, the past 3 years. And I've seen people who living on the edge and just party it up and have no care in the world. And they're not happy. They're looking for more. They're looking for fulfillment of life. They're searching. Their hearts are looking for something that's going to satisfy them forever, not just for the next couple hours. And I think Leah found that in Jesus Christ. And so I just want to encourage you guys, if you feel like you're just living by the rules and just going through the motions, to get in the Word and spend time in prayer and realize that, you've chosen the life of Jesus because that is what brings true joy and true happiness and fulfillment of life. Thanks.